Alright. Hello everyone, Jax is here. Hopping into a match that has already happened, but couldn't be streamed, just due to some, scheduling stuff. So, we'll be throwing the VOD up here. This is gonna be a premiere of sorts, and there was no commentary over it before, so now there will be. Anyways, this is the third place match between the Winter Wonderland Scumbags and Team Wildcard. Gonna be starting off with Zot, who last I saw him was playing Kai. I was assuming this was gonna be a Kai mirror. For reference, this is the first time I've seen it as well, so. All live reactions, I guess. Anyways, Ino versus Kai. Man, this, and obviously Kai is gonna have the better time at controlling space. But this feels like one of those matchups where Ino's like evasion tools and enforcing the am I air dashing over your lows or going under your normal pokes like mix up is going to be really potent. Of course, Kai does have a DP, so he can kind of gamble harder on a lot of things, and we know that Chari likes to go for the DP and the grab. Very much a wild Kai, no doubt about that. Oh, big counter hits? Yeah, okay, forcing the burst out, did not want to give Chari that extra positive bonus, potentially die to an RTL. I think this kills, right? Oh no, he could have OTG'd. He didn't though. I think he's blocking though, and yep, forces out the PRC. Okay, alright, 6 Ps through the far slash to close out that first round. So far, yeah, it's been less of Ino trying to get through the wall that Kai's putting up, and more of Chari just going in and bringing the fight to her. DP coming through. I think Zot must have pressed something right at the last second. Oh, and that's interesting, actually. I didn't even think about that. But while Zot did manage to block the stun dipper, it was an air block, so no real punish. Because, you know, her hover dash puts her in the air. And air block stun is way higher in this game. Stroke under there, and this should be big damage. Good job for Chari. Chari actually used to play Ino as well, so he should know that the 6H stroke is just, you don't burst there. It like auto baits it with her optimal combo anyways. Oh, BRC didn't quite recognize the situation. Probably supposed to be a YRC and just wasn't ready for it. But no 6P there. Ends up going to a round 3 here. Oh, right. Also, since this is finals, all of the sets are going to be best of 5, first to 3. So we're going to see a lot of matches between these players. I guess I'll talk about the format between, in case this is the first one you're seeing as well. Wall break, and this is where Ino gets really scary. She's like a solid enough character without meter, but once she has meter, she probably uses it some of the best out of the cast, and oh no, the lack of confirm there might come back to haunt her. Okay. BRC lets Zot just clean it up a little bit. But yeah, so Ino, normally, she has like solid but unrewarding mix-ups and some like semi-committal neutral tools and stuff like that. With meter, she has access to this super rewarding command grab. She's got way stronger high-lows, much higher conversion ability, and she's a very just meter-hungry character in general. So finding ways to stop her from getting the wall break can be very important. One of those things where, like, yeah, she's a mix-up character, so she probably doesn't want to reset to neutral with you, but it's not the worst thing in the world for Ino. What a hop over that 2S. And yeah, Chari just, like, kind of got stuck in the corner there that round. Never got out. That is kind of how this matchup goes, though. And pay attention to when Chari uses a far slash versus 2S in neutral, because one of those beats the hover dash, the other one beats stroke. And it doesn't really, Kai doesn't have a super safe, great way to cover both. DP, and, oh no, reversal not baited. Chari must have hit 5P or something. I thought I saw him doing nothing to block, but. Alright, and Zot up a quick 2-0 so far. So I guess real quick, the way this format works, everyone on the team fights, it's, you know, round robin against the other team, and each game you take gives your team 1 point. You can see it up on the scoreboard at the top. Whoever has the higher point total at the end wins. So even if you do lose, taking a game instead of going 0-3 can be a huge difference. And wow, trading counter hits there. None of them really confirmed though, so not the end of the world for either player. Just a quick back throw there. 100 meter on Zot too, so lots and lots of options. And so far, it seems like Chari just hasn't quite been able to stop these approaches now that he is actually going on the defensive. And when Zot gets him in the corner, then, fine. Good luck blocking, you know. It just, that's kind of how it is. Alright, back throw into the corner. Now it's Chari's turn for pressure. Tried to bait the reversal. Didn't come out, but also didn't get grabbed like last time. Good defense from Chari, but back to the wall here. RTL, let's see if this burst gets baited. Nope, okay. Single chance left for Chari, and that'll do it. Zot taking this with a clean 3-0 here. Chari just not quite able to lock him down the way that you'd want to in a matchup like this. But with that, Winter Wonderland Scumbags go up 3-0. Still a ton of game to go, though. And I will, since this is a recording, I'll just be skipping ahead to the next matches. Which looks like it's going to be Loger Ram versus McHerpyDerps Potemkin. This, so I'm not super familiar with it from a player standpoint, but this feels like a really weird matchup because, you know, Ram's got mid-range tools that are super good. Theoretically would be really good at keeping Potemkin out, but they tend to be like big single hits, which interact poorly with Hammerfall. And also Mega Fist in this game, if you can call it out at the right time. So this is going to be an interesting one. Both characters have really high damage coming from very different types of openings. Potemkin doesn't really care too much about where on the screen he is. Ram, of course, in the corner will murder you. Mid-screen, I mean, can do it now for sure. Oh, this is going to be huge damage, but drops it. Yeah, maybe not ready for the heavyweight pickup. The slow walk-up throw. All right, McHerpyDerps whiffing a pop buster there. Yeah, just trying to do it as a reversal. And this, okay, so this round is going well for Loger. They clean it up pretty solidly. But it's real scary against a grappler like Potemkin and a player like McHerpyDerps to be dropping your win condition, which is those big damage combos in the corner. You do not want to give this character any opportunities to play that aren't completely needed, because it just takes one and you will die. Alright, Herp, yeah, does the Mega Fist to escape the corner. And McHerpyDerps has been going for a ton of throw of one type or another on Wake Up. Under 50 meters, so McHerpyDerps doesn't really have a Wake Up option here. Mistimed the OTG, wasn't quite ready for the scramble afterwards, even with the PRC. That hit. Even with the PRC. Oh my god, he's dead. Why did that hit? Oh. Loger probably just thought that he was over the hitbox of it. Wasn't quite ready to confirm. And yeah, Loger's definitely been having a couple of combo issues throughout this, but for the most part, McHerpyDerps just hasn't really gotten the chance to play anyways. Here's another one. Oh no, super! It wouldn't have killed, but would have been a much better situation overall. 6H, slide head, yet still gives the full knockdown, but Wake Up Mortobato, I think is what that one's called. Straight back at it. That later round went a lot better for McHerpyDerps, and if I'm Loger in this situation, I am essentially just terrified Because, like, sure, you're winning so far. Oh, no. Yeah, that's not a burst you want to give up like that. Potemkin, just the way he does damage, also doesn't give a lot of burst back. Yeah, that's not going to hit there. Nice pickup, actually. Avoiding the jump dust. Doesn't end up mattering. McCurpyderp's just getting that second clean combo, and all you need is 2. But yeah, if I'm Loger, I am looking at this like a boss fight where I've been winning the scrambles, but this just stays super scary. Looks away. Oh, tries to call out the jump, but yeah, Loger not biting here, and this should be not quite dead, but a lot of damage. That will give Potemkin 50 meter, especially with the laser super instead. Right. Ram gets like a real safe jump and pressure off of it though, so that makes sense. Potemkin does throw out the shield wall. You can just throw it on reaction after a safe jump. There we see Ram, you know, great space control. Not a whole lot of reward off of the farther pokes at mid-screen. Just kind of get to play that situation again. Daro true punished. And another flick, no hammerfall this, or sorry, no slide head this time. There it is. That whole neutral interaction there looked real awkward. McCurpyderps does Mega Fist out, and yeah, that won't hit either. Loger's been doing very well about staying at very low airspace. Oh, gets the confirm even on the heavyweight. I thought that might have been a little bit far from the wall. Goes to the super ender, and it whiffs! Oh no! McCurpyderps gets an extra chance at life here, has 100 meter. And don't jump! Yeah. Oh, it was block stun, not a guard crush. So Loger didn't get, like, true scooped up by it. McCurpyderps still manages to close it out, though. Just in the scramble afterwards. Loger blocking that shield super in the air saved his life super hard. Huge opening from McCurpyderps. And apparently there's a dead zone in the air on that move. That is good to know. Yeah, this is where it's really rough for McCurpyderps. Just like, not a whole lot of great options here in this corner. Ram's got all of them. Tons of mix-ups, especially with our new Rekkas. Flip is plus. And that'll wall break, right? Oh, I guess not if you spend the RC. Oh no, huge damage, but just a little bit too much of a knockback from the earlier combo. Heat Knuckle not connecting. I think McCurpyderps might not have recognized that that was an air hit or something. $5K? Yeah, I guess it doesn't have a hitbox until it lands, so that does make sense. That looked real funny, though. Oh no, tried to delay the third Rekka, but didn't get the wall stick. Yeah, neither one of them really wants to commit to anything. McCurpyderps is super unafraid to just mash that 5P if she thinks that, like, anything is coming. But, oh, does manage to survive through the armor. Wow, okay. That move recovers super fast on whiff. I really thought McCurpyderps was going to get, like, a true close slash punish there. What a tick throw setup. And gold burst. Alright. McCurpyderps maybe going for that same setup again. Yeah, Loger wasn't quite willing to jump in the right spot for her. Loger's reversal supers have been really on point this game. I think 100% hit rate. Also, I cannot believe that gold burst whiffed. That was wild. McCurpyderps in a good spot overall. No burst on Loger's side. Unfortunately stuck at the corner now, so, you know, you win some, you lose some. And Loger choosing to keep the meter. I'm curious if we'll see a BRC. Oh no. Well, maybe not. Say BRC round start or something like that, but that's ye old failed reversal super. If you ever see a Ram do S sword toss on Wake Up, that's what it was supposed to be. Yeah, jumps from the Potbuster. McCurpyderps had kind of been saving that for a long time. Hadn't been doing much Potbuster on Wake Up. Or I guess on Oki specifically. Saved it there, but Loger was just unwilling to deal with it, jumping all the way out anyways. And lots of little hit trades, which is not what I was expecting too much to see here. Fist, ooh, counter hit 2D, and yeah, that doesn't combo there. Not off the 2D knockdown. The first one's already OTG. And burst? Yeah, but you can't burst ram combos the sword. Okay, okay. Loger managed to clean it up. McCurpyderp's probably kind of checking out there at the end, expecting that to just kill. But Loger tried to throw the wrong sword. Alright, well, moving on. We've got Ballfrog versus Dr. Dre. There we go. Oh, and Dre actually breaking out the Ramlethal as well. Dre, definitely normally a Faust main, has been playing some Ram lately, though. Definitely thinks that she's a big winner of the patch, which is hard to argue with, for sure. Rekka changes and everything have been kind of wild. That said, Ram doesn't necessarily have the best mobility overall, so might be a little bit rough in this matchup. Also, Ballfrog as a player is just amazing. Like, his level 1 game, as I'd call it, is incredibly good. He has some issues if you can poke specific holes in it, it feels like. But as far as just, like, blowing you up if you can't deal with his initial stuff, it's, like, truly terrifying. So I'm a little bit worried for Dre playing a secondary, because it's a lot harder to know exactly how to deal with those situations. We'll see what he's got, though. Ballfrog taking that first game pretty solidly. And Dre now stuck with no swords, no meter to get them back. I guess it's not like Axel's really going to be putting a whole lot of, like, run up and put pressure on her kind of stuff, so she can wait it out, but still kind of spooky. Oh, boy. Not the most damage, but just keeping it safe, keeping that corner control here. I assume that was supposed to be sword toss. Normally you see that the other way around, but yeah, okay, there we go. Ballfrog just cleans up that second game. Dre just never really got the opportunity to even try getting started. Oh, is sticking with Ram into this game too, though. And it is a best of 5, so got a bit of time to experiment. And I know that he's not a huge fan of the Faust Axel matchup. So, burst coming out. Yeah, maybe just thinks that this is still better overall. /OTG. And Ballfrog fighting out of the corner really aggressively. But hey, it works out for him. I feel like Dre, maybe it was just in that one situation, and it's just come up a couple times. He's been running up and trying to throw out essentially like a spaced far slash or 5H. You know, kind of hit with the edge of it to enforce pressure. But against Axel, he's not really afraid to just like walk a little bit further back and throw out bigger buttons. So most of them have ended up whiffing. Well, you know, that is one way to survive a trade. Yeah, Dre just like, when he moves forward, he immediately gets thrown back to full screen. This is tough for sure. Ballfrog just keeping this super good pressure up. Oh, what a PRC. Yeah, recognize that he was about to get punished there. All right, there was one opening for Dre. He does have a lot of meter, so if he can get something started. Oh, speaking of a lot of meter. All right, gold burst, and this should kill. Oh no, he dropped the combo. Dre, yeah, just... I know, why not be mashing reversal super there, right? It is the correct option if they mess up. Big close slash starter, but oh no, did close slash 2S instead of 2H. And that's the sort of thing I was talking about with, like, if you're not fully familiar and ready for, like, weird pickups, you're going to be giving them a lot of extra chances, and Balfrog is more than happy to take those and just kill you for them. Oh, yeah, Balfrog got hit by something kind of wacky in there, actually. Dre wasn't quite ready for the pickup. But actually manages to clean it up, and Balfrog was essentially in a super good spot. I wonder if he got a little bit tilted from dropping that one confirm and getting supered into the next round. But we'll see how his play continues here. Dre seemingly pretty patient here, actually. Yeah, slowly working his way in. What a whiff punish there from Balfrog, though. Yeah, spends the burst just to stay closer. And this should be wall break for sure. Super? Oh no! Dre, not quite ready for it. Good punish there from Balfrog. 5D, not a lot of people seem to be aware that you can just, like, press far slash on block, or close slash is even better. But it's like -10 or something like that. And reversal super once again. You always gotta be concerned about that, because it does, honestly, kind of absurd amounts of damage, if I'm being honest. But gotta watch out for it. Oh, and the late hits of that explosion blowing up Dre. Unfortunately for Balfrog, now the Balfrog special is definitely being Axel and running like half screen to throw someone. Why would the Axel run that far, right? Big damage. Yeah, okay. Burst doesn't even want to deal with that mix-up there. Burst on the table for Dre now, but yeah, Balfrog managing to find a way to throw him in the corner without having to interact with the burst. Dre just slowly leapfrogging his way in here. Great patience from both of these players. Let's see if Balfrog has a way to... Okay, yeah. Can't punish it, but Dre wasn't ready for that. Yeah, all the like visual clutter on the screen there made it a little bit hard to see what was happening with the startup. For reference though, that super nowadays, after the patch, instead of being punishable on block, is a +18 guard crush that also gives you your swords back. Because she needs it, I guess? Hold on. Ram got some good stuff this patch for sure. Corner pressure coming out here, just throws the second sword, manages to get them both back. Axel, not the best buttons to like poke out with, so yeah, it can be rough for him for sure. Great defense here coming out from Balfrog though. And the back throw into the corner, saying it's his turn. Dre definitely just tried to reversal super. Balfrog was trying to bait it though, so I guess it works out for him. Yeah, Balfrog maybe thinking he was a little bit further out from the corner than he actually was. Got tagged by that sword explosion, and that's what's held him here in the corner this whole time. Close slash, cleaning it up. And Balfrog on the back foot here. It feels like he's able to exert a lot of pressure, but Dre is just being so patient that he's not actually getting opened up, so he's just taking like tiny bits of chip damage. And then Dre's getting one good opening per round, and that's kind of just been the story of it. Oh, what a pickup. All right, is this... okay, Super definitely would have killed there, but I think just missed the input for it. Blocks it, but yeah, had the 100 meter to RC. Good defense there from Balfrog, blocking the 5D even in that kind of scramble situation. That closes out the round with that Winter Mantis. And all right, round 3. So Balfrog is now on set point. Unfortunately for him, on set point, and was pushed into the corner by Ram. Not so much anymore. This is a very patient match overall for sure, though. I'm surprised that Bullfrog isn't actively scouting these flips more, though. I guess it's a little bit hard because, you know, she can just run straight forward and is surprisingly fast. But Bullfrog is normally very good with his anti-airs. And I think that's, what, 2S or something? Huge reward on counter hit, too. Oh, no! PRC director to figure out the situation. There's one. There's that 2S I was talking about. And yeah. In the heat of the moment, Bullfrog forgot that Dre has been doing that wake-up super. He tried to bait it a couple times, and it didn't work out because Dre missed the input. But going into a game 5, and Bullfrog has had the win here a couple times, and it's just kind of slipped through his grasp, but just barely. Dre managing to claw it back right from the edge each time. Alright, burst does connect. Even Axel can run out at that range, though. And yeah, Dre just hanging back, waiting for his swords. These anti-airs from Bullfrog. Yeah, there's another great one. Just barely gets clipped while, I think, trying to punish that. RC here. Yeah, okay, goes for just the 6H overhead. Not quite in range for either. And, man, Bullfrog was in a great situation, but now in a really scary one. Yeah, I did not expect that sword to actually, like, come out that fast, but Dre, super ready for that jump. Does he have the full combo? No, he doesn't, but he does get the side swap, which honestly is arguably worth at least as much. What a clash. Jumps over the Winter Mantis. Yeah, ready for it this time. Oh, right. I remember seeing this throughout. Dre's over in chat saying he was actually having some controller issues throughout the match. They got fixed for the later ones, but still wild how good of a show he managed to put on throughout. And does this... No, doesn't quite clean up the round. That will, though. Going to a Game 5, Round 3. All right. All comes down to this. Bullfrog with the corner position. Well, you know, being Axel, corner position from half screen. Dre has it this time, and yeah, I need to figure out how minus Rekka 3 is, because I feel like you can probably run up close slash. Maybe not with Axel, though. He might be a little bit too slow. Oh, huge damage, but okay, drops the combo. Does not get the Rekka finisher. All right, and Bullfrog living on a prayer, but does not have the health to tank that, and Dre takes it 3-2. All right, well, let's keep moving right along. Super fun match to watch, though. Sorry, unfortunately, all I have here with this setup is a progress bar, and oh, was that? Is this gonna be... So I actually need to rewind just slightly to see who the players are. Zot McCurpyderps. Okay, this was that one first. So we got Ino, who, again, I'm used to seeing him as Kai. So, interesting to see here. Up against McCurpyderps playing Jacko. Interesting choice. Maybe just didn't want to play Potemkin into the Ino matchup or something? Dre, you're here, so let me know if you know why. I know that McCurpyderps has been messing with Jacko, trying to get her as, like, a secondary at least. I don't know. Maybe she figured something out recently. Anyways, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know very much about Jacko. I know that her 6P is, like, tied with Leo's as the god 6P. And that she does weird combos that basically don't... They just kind of skip hit stop. Otherwise, though, I know, of course, we know what she does. She hover dashes at you, she does overheads, she does lows, you can't block it. Especially now that she can do, like, overhead into jump dust for the delayed overhead, into air dash, into more overheads or lows. Wild character for sure once she gets started. Oh, goes for the command grab, but was a little bit early there. You saw the grounded FD flicker. So that does mean that Herp did block it on the ground. So just a slight timing error from Zot. Still manages to clean it up pretty solidly, though. And I guess the God 6P here from Jacko is probably pretty good in this matchup. So the thing that makes it so good is the hitbox on it, and even more importantly, just how fast it starts up. It's fully above waist, at least, on frame 2. So, might let her get out of some things that other characters have to actually hold against Aino. Don't know so far, and at the moment... Oh, this is going to true punish. This might just kill. Yup. Forever Elysion Driver does a ton of damage, for sure. Alright, gets the setup, but I'm not sure if she just, like, missed the second part of the setup or what. Kind of gave Aino a great spot to wake up from. And these Jacko anti-airs have been really good, actually. Jacko does still kind of have that same problem from Exert, though, where she's actually got really good normals. The reward on them is just really bad without minions out. Works in a much different way this time around, but... Knockdown note. Oh! Tries to move it up a little bit at the end. And another Elysion Driver, and this one definitely kills too. So, McHerpyderp's winning off the reversal supers here. Also, I do appreciate, in massive air quotes, the Winter Wonderland Scumbags actually picking the white characters on the winter stage, which I believe this was the reason they named their team. But, and hey, it's the final match for these teams of the league, because this is, both of these teams have lost in the main single elimination finals, but, you know, playing for the third place tiebreaker here. Going out with a bang for sure. And yeah, like Dre's saying over in the chat, that is also why McHerpyderps chose Jacko. Trying to learn this character, figured it was the last match of the league, might as well go it for fun, right? Big counter hit 2D there. Man, I always... So anytime Jacko's Jump Dust hits, it doesn't look like it actually does. This... Ooh, okay. I believe that doesn't true punish. So, maybe Zot pressed something else. But, maybe it's a frame faster to start than I thought. Yeah, goes for the left-right mix-up, gets the hit, doesn't manage to confirm off of it, though. Yeah, so the story of this match has definitely been that Zot is winning the round overall and then gets reversal supered somewhere. So if Zot can manage to avoid it... Yeah, there we go. And now that reversal super is off the table, and yeah, Zot manages to clean up the round. Jacko doesn't really have the greatest way to deal with like reversal baits either, especially from a character like Aino, who can just do a high hover dash overhead and just like be airborne. Oh, fun fact, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know and is watching Jacko, a very rare character for sure. If you see her Forever Elysion Driver, the command grab super, and you are normal blocking, hold up, it doesn't true punish. It has one frame after the super flash before it hits you, and Zot taking that second game. However, if you are using faultless defense during the super freeze frame, it takes one frame to put that down before you can start jumping, so you are just dead. If you're safe jumping Jacko, don't hold faultless. Let's burst out. And yeah, so I almost feel like we're seeing it more in this match than we were in the Charizard match. But I know having to pick kind of a like high or low approach option to get in, both being decently committal, and the other character able to play a strong defensive game. Yeah, that is active for so long. I'm actually really surprised it didn't wall break though. True punish, and this definitely won't kill. Man, that is definitely like one Pop Buster's worth of damage, easy. Goes for the left-right, but ooh, Gold Burst doesn't care about left-right, and what a super. Like, the frame or two before that 6H would have hit. Big combo here from Zot into, oh, I think dropped the note input the first time. Kerpiderps doesn't quite manage to escape the corner, though, just the pressure situation. Throws out of the corner, and Zot just kind of getting to fly around here. It feels like McKerpiderps has, like, a decent control of neutral, but not necessarily Jacko's neutral, if that makes sense. Like, they seem good at playing the solo Jacko game, but not the greatest yet at converting the hits into, like, full damage and the like. Which can be rough with a character like that. So we'll see if she goes back to Potemkin for this last one or sticks it out with Jacko. Alright. And the Jacko stays. This is the final opportunity to swap too, because if she does win this one, your character locked. Corner knockdown, no note, but we call that a burst bait. There's no way that was intentional, but we call that a burst bait. Alright, burst down for both characters. They should get it back at like a similar time. And McKerpiderp's actually doing some of the, yeah, there we go. There's some minion corner pressure and combo stuff. Oh, tried to punish it? So she knew that you had to wait until after the shockwave. The shockwave was just like a pixel or two bigger than she thought. And Zot on set point here. Just needs one round out of these next two to take it. And all of Jacko's animations are so funny. Big counter hit there, but yeah, at that range, I think you actually have to slightly delay the, Oh my gosh, what a reversal. Uh-huh. Okay, so let's see. Right. Jacko was throw immune by using her reversal super. Ino is just fully immune until the projectiles are gone. Like, I've tried to punish that by jumping over the super, getting behind her, and pressing 2H, and the 2H just whiffed through, and the close slash after did, and then the next move finally punished it. That is wild for sure. Alright though. Anyways, we are moving on to Loger Ramlethal up against Chari Kai. Should be a good one. It is honestly kind of nice, kind of weird to just be going through these without any of the downtime in the middle. Alright, very, very mid-ranged game coming up here, I assume. Both these characters control that space just super, super well. Ram is probably going to be attempting to approach more because she gets, like, better reward off being up close. Whereas Kai, less so. He's more content to just keep playing that mid-range game. That should... I feel like this might whiff. Okay, no, it does connect. I was just, like, scared after it whiffed earlier, I guess. It's the knockdown, and I feel like, yeah, I was gonna say, there was enough delay that I was assuming it was like a run throw to catch backdash. You can't burst there, though, and Chari definitely, yeah, dropping that round there. Loger, round one. Stun Upper to catch the backdash is an interesting choice. I can talk, I swear. Chari going for a reset in the middle there, probably just not fully expecting that close slash to hit. Also, what a turnaround pickup there from Loger. Surprised that side swapped and the pickup happened. And Chari just swinging for the fences here. Good block. takes the knockdown. And Loger did not do the wake up reversal here. Burst coming out, but at this low of life, like, yeah, you've got 100 meter, but anything stray, even like chip damage there kills, so super risky burst. Neither of these players will probably have their burst this round at all. Chari's been doing a lot of like super late meaty Fujre arc, I think it is, flip kick move. And so far, Loger hasn't punished, but that is definitely the sort of thing where he can do just like wake up close slash and blow up really hard. So it'll be interesting to see if he catches on to that and what Chari's response is. DP baited, full corner combo. Oh no, just keeps the corner there. And, oh, okay, I thought Loger went for a fake safe jump throw there. I didn't realize it was Chari who got it. And speaking of which, Chari takes game 1. A bit scrambly for sure. I'm actually amazed that Loger isn't doing wake up reversal after their earlier set against McKirpy but we'll see if that changes here. Chari has not done all that much to bait it so far, but hasn't really been given a reason to. Chari trying to chase a backdash that wasn't there, still gets the throw though. Oh, Stun Dipper punished. Just a light one, but the reset into the wall. And yeah, has to spend the burst there. Still gets thrown back almost to the wall. Loger just a split second early on that normal. Didn't quite have the sword back. Yeah, Chari more than happy to throw out reversal supers though. Shock state consumed, didn't matter. Chari sent it with that Hail Mary. If that had been blocked, Loger could have just reversal supered and that would have killed for sure. But hey, sometimes that's why you gotta go for stuff like that, right? There's no way they'd ever expect it. We are back into neutral. Chari playing much more of the aggressor than I was expecting here, like character-wise, this set. But Chari does like to play a very wild Kai. Lots of full dash throws, lots of DPs, and you're seeing the Stun Dippers in neutral here. So, I guess I'm not too surprised. Chari is, I guess, what I'd call a Dragon install Kai. Unfortunately, he is stuck here in the corner. Ooh, gets the gold burst. RTL, yeah, that just gets air blocked. Honestly, he might not have... Well, no, RTL's super minus. I was going to say he might not have needed to spend the 50, but... Corner combo into laser super, I'm sure, yep. Wall break, almost, but yeah, no, not quite. And just blocks the 5H, probably supposed to be a DP. Chari didn't have anything dialed into Gatling off of it. And we're going 1-1. Loger off to, oh, a really good start early in this round. Oh, man. I can't really ask for a better start than that. Especially if he'd chosen to spend super. That's like 70%. And a burst gone. Chari, just no fear at all, though. Oh, and that's dead. Yeah, that's super dead. Even if that OTGs, that's dead. Another good start for Loger, but now stuck in the corner. Oh, but Chari flips over. Yeah, Loger crouching under the big flip kick move there. The delayed Stun Dipper. Yeah, Loger's just super not ready for it. He's trying to like jump out at these specific times, and Chari just has that specific timing scouted. Tried to bait the super, wasn't there. Oh no. He might just be dead here. Oh, drops it. And yeah, the OTG. OTG's doing full damage with that move is real good for Ram, though it is negative on hit if you survive. I don't remember who it is, but there's like someone who has a super that just true punishes it on hit every time. And another early burst from Chari. He's got to stop bursting Ram corners in the combo. It, like, it's the place you don't want to be, but the way her combos work, you have to burst the thing that puts you there, not the combo itself. Big counter hit, and this should... okay, no. A little bit too much pushback there. Lodger still manages to clean it up, though. And now it's Lodger's time to be on set point. Goes for another throw. So far, this round's been all Chari. Charge Dust, luckily for Chari, completely safe on block. I believe it's like +0. Might be wrong there. Goes for the wrong ender, and that's really, really rough against Ram. Got stuck in the corner, but honestly not the worst punish, all things considered. Just, oh, Super would have killed for sure there. Lodger giving Chari one extra chance, but nope. Does the Super just a little bit later. And cleans it up. Okay, well, if my order is correct, next we'll have Balfrog versus Chari. I feel like that might not be it, though. Yeah, it looks like they're going to be doing Zot versus Dre first. I know Faust. Man, have I ever seen this matchup before? I assume this is going to be a whole lot of Faust playing the defensive, like, no, I know, stay over there game. And it's going to look real bad for Faust if she gets in, and real bad for Ino if she doesn't. Not really much of a midpoint in this matchup, I'm sure. Oh, man. Sorry. Throat's starting to give out on me. Also, shoutouts to Chari for being the one to actually record all of this, so that we can come and do this after the fact. Oh, weight came down, got like normal blocked though, so just guard crush instead of the knockdown. And nice mash out from Dre. Not a lot of people are quite aware that, like, one of the level 1 anti-Ino things is watch for when they 6H, and if they do it into H-stroke, because a lot of Inos will autopilot like normals into 6H into stroke, and if they do H-stroke, you can just like press 2K and blow it up. And if you don't, then it lets her just kind of loop pressure because the H-stroke is plus. So 6H, H-stroke, close slash 6H, H-stroke is pretty hard to get out of if you don't know where to mash. So far though, yeah, Dre super ready for it for sure. Do the good old bow to your opponent mid-set. Oh, early on the HCL there. And yeah, Dre is just not letting Zot use HCL at, or sorry, H-stroke at all. I think he's beaten like every interaction that he was there for. Oh yeah, the 6H there. Not gonna work out, but he doesn't quite die. Burst whiffs. Oh no, this is... Zot not ready for the overhead. Oh my gosh. Dre absolutely just stealing that round back, but takes game 1. Yeah, Zot's so I don't know for sure. I know might have like a hover dash answer to beat it or something wild, but Faust 2P is like the god button on round start. It beats so much stuff. It is a really good thing that it doesn't get much reward. Mix, mix, mix. Yeah, and it just red RC. Goes through the double overhead. And Ino has a little bit rougher of a time getting out of the corner than some characters. She has to do like super dash, whichever dive it is that goes straight, instead of being able to just like jump air dash or things like that. So it's a bit more of a commitment, and it has an even bigger stall right at the start. Harder to do the like low height air dash as well if you're trying to fake it out, just because of the way her air dash works. But Dre here, yeah, managed to get the huge chunk of damage and just like a ton of items out. Gets the trumpet, and Yeah. If Faust gets the chance to get started, things snowball out of control super hard. And Zot, honestly, probably doesn't have a ton of Faust matchup experience. This character is super rare. Wasn't very good for the first patch. Got significantly better in one of the later ones, and now is, like, definitely solid. But still, that means that there was a while there where you weren't seeing very much of him at all. Big counter hit. Not quite the super sweet spot, but still a chunk of damage. Yeah, Dre has to hold the trumpet there. It's basically just a free note for Ino. Oh, and burst to keep the corner. This kills. 100% kills. Kills just makes you watch a cutscene first. Yeah, that's why Ino's so scary with meter. I was talking about it in one of the earlier sets, but she is very much a character who, like, gets stronger the longer the match goes on, just because of the meter stuff. So if you can end things early, it tends to be good. Or if you can, like, somehow convince her to waste her meter. This has got to kill, right? Especially with the wall break behind it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, back before that super wall broke, there was an argument for Lost. Oh, just 5Ks it, yeah. Saw that it was one of the ones on the ground, just decided to stuff it out. And these jump 2Ks from Dre, like, I like them, but it feels like they haven't worked. Less because, oh, there's one. But it's, like, less because the thing itself didn't work, and more just that Ino hasn't been in this place to get hit by it, and has been just, like, waiting instead, so she doesn't have to deal with the interaction. Dre taking that 3-0 over Zot. And I do believe we are moving on to Ballfrog Axel versus Chari Kai. And this is elimination warning for Team Wildcard. So if Winter Wonderland Scumbags wins this 3-0, they are guaranteed to win. I don't know besides that, as long as Chari... Well, if Chari takes a game and loses, then it comes down to, like, how points go and stuff like that. But Chari is definitely not wanting to go down a set here, because there's only a set number of games left that his team can lose total. Big combo here. Oh, but he's been going for that Vapor Thrust. That's, like, the good ender in the corner. It just doesn't work mid-screen, though. I'm not really sure what Kai should be doing instead at that point. I guess maybe just, like, a stun edge or something for Oki, but... Oh, big counter hit. Frog. Just... The way he works in Winter Mantis is, like, really good. He uses it at specific points when he knows you're just not ready for it. Nice backdash on the grab. I definitely expect Chari to be on the lookout. That just kills, right? Oh no, okay, that super does way less than I thought. I guess I've only ever seen it land on Milia. Oh yeah, Dira Claude against Axel's gotta be real rough. I think that just caught the jump start up after it. Good air block, and good block on the cross up there from Chari. Oh, he chased the backdash, he just didn't chase quite hard enough. What a 6H over that stun dipper from Ballfrog. Oh no, punish? This is real scary for Chari. Oh, it does connect and gets the wall break and everything. Let's see what the Oki is. Ballfrog. Oh yeah, Chari. I think he like missed a jump input at the start. Tried to scramble something together. I was gonna say Ballfrog has 100 meters, so I'm expecting like super PRC or something. But didn't need the second part of that. Yeah, early burst from Chari. Just wanted to keep the corner position. Ballfrog ready to burst right back also for positioning, though. And yeah, so one of the things that Chari does really well at is just playing the high return, or I guess the high risk, but like hard call out gamble of wake up DP versus throw a lot of the time. But he can't really get the opportunity to do that against Axel. Oh, early on the charge 5D. You know, I expected that interaction to work very differently. Yeah, just burst to keep up close, but it might be too little too late. Yeah, jumps the command grab. Chari just like can't even afford chip damage here though. Goes for the throw. And this should be like a full wall break combo, yeah. Unfortunately didn't have the meter for super, had to use it to actually get the combo, so right back to neutral against Axel and gets caught by the Winter Mantis. Ballfrog up 2-0. And again, this is real scary now. If Ballfrog wins this next game and Chari doesn't, Winter Wonderland Scumbags is the winner. And Team Wildcard will have to go home with 4th place. That's Chari's had moments of brilliance in here, so let's see if he can put 2 rounds of that together cleanly. Both of these players avoiding each other's stuff really well. Oh, can't quite 2K under that one, though. Yeah, good counter hit there. It's the one that... I can never remember the names. Or I guess it's a snail or something. But yeah, Axel has 2 specials. Look a bit different. One of them is completely safe on block. It's like -2 or something. The other one's like -20 something. It's real bad. But it catches if you try and jump out, which makes the one that's safe with. Oh my gosh, Ballfrog got that throw. Thundipper coming out. Chari, no health to work with. Okay, the gold burst doesn't get punished, but that also means that there's no burst on his side to use. Single hit here from anything from Ballfrog. Oh, all right, Chari gets the opening, and it all comes down to he chases the backdash. We saw him go for it earlier. Super ready for it. Chari manages to pull it back from like a pixel and a prayer there. Gives himself just a little tiny bit of breathing room to work with. But his entire team riding on his back here. Oh, Stundipper, yeah, gets punished. 2K 2D Snail still puts him back about where Ballfrog wants him. What did that hit? Kicked the air in front of Axel real hard and knocked him down. That said, though, Ballfrog in a great position here, and oh, Chari feeling the pressure, throwing out the panic burst there. Unfortunately, no chance he'll have it this game. Gotta do this completely clean. Gets hit by the Winter Mantis. And Ballfrog just putting up this wall. Just completely impenetrable so far. 2K 2D Snail again. Yeah, Ballfrog had the meter there, not Chari, so... Chari is having to commit to a whole lot of, like, big stuff to, you know, like, committal stuff to get much going at all. Oh, that's a good start. It just goes for the Stun Dipper, doesn't have the meter. Oh, and Ballfrog, yeah, that counter adaptation, real good. Going for the jump back air dash this time instead. And with that, Ballfrog takes it home, 3rd place for his team. Congratulations to the Winter Wonderland Scumbags for 3rd place. And I mean, hey, Team Wildcard, 4th place is not a bad one after a whole league like this. Okay, though, let me go ahead, because I do know that they continued playing out the rest of the sets, just, you know, they wanted to do the rest of them, so I'll go ahead and record those, just trying to make sure that the overlay works with that, now that it's been, you know, now that match complete is up on the screen. And let's see. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. I can fix this real quick, though. Okay. Yeah, so, next up, let's see who we got. Going to be Loger versus Dre. So this is going to be Ram Faust. There we go, scoreboard is updated. And again, at this point, it is just for fun. Loger already, you know, has that third place locked in with their team, but, you know, you got the gang all together. It's the last match of the league. Might as well close it out, right? Anyways, this is going to be another very, like, mid-range heavy game. Ram's going to be definitely the one trying to approach more. She gets way higher reward off of, like, close-range hits than Faust does. However, Faust, depending on what the setup is, yeah, can't do love from that close against a Ram with meter. That was definitely just a reaction reversal. Does just the manual cross-up. Wasn't quite ready for that last meter to whiff, though. J2K just destroying that, and another big counter hit. And the wall splat? Yep. Unfortunately, was too close. Wasn't quite sure when the wall would break there with the weird number of hits, but... Single hit now here on Loger's side. And just gets clipped on the landing frame with that 2H. Yeah, even just like double jumping does have a little bit of landing recovery in this game, so if you can snipe it out, it's real good. Huge 6P. Faust just like, it hits so high. Burst coming out, and yeah, Loger definitely wanting to keep this corner positioning here. Kind of Ramlethal's win con, so to speak. Get you in the corner, make you hold that. Oh, but Dre actually gets the throw, not Loger. Managing to turn the situation all the way around, even throw a completely full risk gauge. However, that will give Loger the ability to do this combo. Oh my gosh, that's so much damage. And yeah, no super PRC from Dre that time. Just gets thrown. And Loger manages to bring it all the way back. Take game one. Also, if you are watching this... Oh, I guess... Are we going to see a Ram Ditto, actually? No, okay, sticking with the Faust. Also, if you are watching this, please make sure you're also heading over and watching Diamond Muse stream. We're doing the Netplay night tonight. Just trying to get this out of the way first, and then I'll be heading over there, too. Anyways, lots of wake-up back throws throughout this whole set, actually. I think that... Yeah, I think that burst hit the landing frame on the safe jump there. Super good timing from Loger. Another throw. Oh, didn't even need the RC to close it out. Had 100 meter there, though. Hit. Yeah, it uses, like, recognize that it was a trumpet, use the time to move forward, take that space, get the trumpet. Is the nice thing about getting, like, knocked down into item is you get to choose how you space around it. And that was just kind of a destructive round for Faust. Dr. Dre here, throwing out a ton of items. Pretty much just getting everything he needed right when he did. So Faust has the ability to actually crawl out under the sword toss. It can be risky, though, because, you know, if Ramlethal just does 2k, catches that into the full corner combo instead. But it is a character-unique option, and Faust, I feel like a lot of what you have to do with him is all about just taking advantage of those. And man, I keep swapping the player and character names. Loger, once again, clawing it back from, like, the edge of defeat here. Dre, not even considering the Ram swap this time, wants to do it all the way with Faust. Thinks he can clean things up a little bit. Oh, just the slow walk. It always looks really funny when, like, someone gets crossed up and they don't know it, or they, like, miss a dash input, and it's just the slow, aggressive walk up. Runs into the bomb right before it goes off. Little backdash there. And yeah, Loger just trying to force his way in. Doesn't really have too much else in the way of options. That was such a good block on the 2H there, but still gets caught by the super. Round 2. Random is such a weird character with like some of the hits that she gets being like some hits she can convert super well from like anywhere on the closer to the wall half or 2/3 of the screen. Others would normally be good starters, but just like aren't for her. So figuring out what you do and don't get punished off of can be kind of weird against her sometimes. Big 2H there. Oh, and a pickup from Dre. Is it into death? I'm pretty sure. Oh no, the mix hit on the wrong side, but still manages to clean it up. And yeah, that one, that's basically what the rest of the games have looked like, just without Loger coming in and stealing tons of like little interactions for huge reward at the very end. So if Dre can keep it together on his side and keep like counter adapting, because Loger's been doing different things to get out of Dre's pressure. It's definitely been just a cat and mouse game throughout this. Yeah, just another jump H there for the wall break. Where's the jump S actually? Okay. Air scalpel. But yeah, like that one right there. It's an air hit 6P into Daro, which you want the air hit to combo off of, but it just like doesn't quite work there. Gotta watch out for Mortabato. The hammer just falling and hitting after the round. Alright. Oh, and this is a super good round start from Dre. I'm not sure how that didn't pull in. Yeah, Ram gets hit by that, though. There's corner pressure here. Yeah, that flip is plus, so it's not the easiest thing to mash after. Especially as a now 5-frame character. Burst coming out, just really wants to keep this corner. And air throws, yeah, really wants to keep this corner. Oh, this should be dead. Oh no, drops the combo. Got 6H instead of 2H there, I think. And, alright, Dre with the TK air throw there. Bring it all the way back to a game 5. In what is our second to last match of the night, because we do still have Ballfrog versus McKirpy Derps as the other bonus match coming up next. They lost track of what the score was here or something. Okay, there we go. Alright. Final set for both of these two players in the entire Guilty Gear Kickstart League here. We are at the very end of it now, so let's see who manages to take home these final bragging rights. Interesting burst there, because it was like just at the right time where they already took the damage, but it did help them keep the corner positioning. Oh, big, yeah, I guess that only works in the corner. Okay. But big counter hit up there. Goes for the safe jump, and just gets caught by the 2D. Oh man, Dre with just basically just making all the right choices, and Loger, it felt like picking a good option for the situation a split second after that situation had passed every time. Goes for the afro, instant overhead. Oh, went for a second command grab. I actually respect that. You're normally expecting to have to block that high-low mix-up, so sometimes throwing in the wildcard option can be good. Oh, tried to fast RC. Loger choosing to keep the meter here. And that choice might end up winning in the game. Oh, okay. Yeah, it does manage to take the round. And game 5, round 3. You love to see it. Got the little scout out here. Loger, oh, yep, angers him, gets caught. And that's like the worst one to get hit by too, because it's the first couple and then you think you're out, and then the next one hits and gives the Fawcett extra time to like punish it. Even here, things are staying real even. All right, Drea in a good spot. Oh, tried to bait the reversal super. Smart choice, but Loger one step ahead there. And, oh no, the burst didn't come out in time. Probably trying to time it so that it would make the Afro whiff, but not an option there. Okay, final set that these teams are going to be playing, even though it is technically over now, is going to be Ballfrog Axel versus McHerpyderps, either Potemkin or Jacko. I didn't see who it was, to be honest. Okay. Either way, though, I feel like... Okay, it's Jacko. Let's get the scoreboard fixed up then. So, yeah, Axel Potemkin, not a fun matchup for Potemkin for sure. From my understanding, Axel Jacko... Well, okay. Axel Jacko was really bad for Jacko in Exerd, because he was just, like, one of the best in the cast at blowing up the houses and just not letting her get anything started. And, you know, just, like, the range of his buttons hits the minions from wherever on screen to delete them. I assume that it's going to be relatively similar this time around, especially since I think the minions, like, despawn if Jacko blocks or something? I don't know if that's correct. I just remember hearing that, so, you know. Commentator says a thing. Check it yourself, please. But I definitely go away if she gets hit. We just saw that. And Axel is the king of stray hits, for sure. Jacko also, she's got good movement once she gets started, but she has this like really long pause on her initial dash that I assume makes it pretty difficult to advance against Axel, where you've got to be doing a lot of like initial dash into block. Big counter hit, but didn't quite have the confirm ready. Yeah, Ballfrog. Even when McHerpyderps was getting started, she just didn't manage to, like, cash out quite enough. And for the number of times that she was getting in per round, that's unfortunate for sure. Makes it real rough if you gotta be beating an Axel in this matchup by, like, neutral wins specifically. But to be fair, again, this is, like, McHerpyderps trying to learn a new character. I think she just figured that, like, the league was over. Might as well go the one you're trying to learn instead of the main, especially if the main is, you know, Axel Potemkin. So, I respect it. Honestly, she's putting up a really good fight despite some, like, pretty clear holes in the game plan. And by game plan, I mostly just mean advantage state. We were seeing against Zot earlier, though, that she was getting a lot of wins off of, like, reversal supers up close. But like we were saying with Chari against Ballfrog, it's real hard to do a wake-up DP against an Axel who's on the other half of the screen. Doesn't tend to work very well. Shield out. I do like the adaptation here that McHerpyderps is doing, where she's dropping the minion and going for the defense, like guard crush. Oh, burst just gets blocked there, and Ballfrog up 2-0. But yeah, so we've seen McHerpyderps go for the minion summon, drop it, and then use the guard crush shield thing, because if Axel swings into it, then it just guard crushes him, and Jacko gets to run forward for like half screen or more. So I think that's a really smart adaptation. It is difficult for her to get the minion out in the first place, unfortunately, but ooh, Gold Burst. All right, Jacko's got a lot of meter here, but most of her supers, you know, this might be the one time it's close enough. Yep. Right, 100 meter, so just goes for the... Oh, I was going for the wall stick. I think that might have been, like, some computer lag or something. I do know that McCurpederps has been playing on a fairly weak laptop. It's been... She managed to get it figured out, but it's been, like, right on the borderline of working for a bit. Definitely some potato mod going on there. So, unfortunate. I don't know if that was, like, the spectator client or what, but... Ooh, 2S? Actually managing to dodge the flame explosion there. Big 6H. And another big close slash. Alright. Oh, let's Axel out of the corner, though. This is not where you want to be as McCurpederps, or as Jacko, in this matchup. And does this just kill? Oh my gosh, just barely, and it was on the hit that gave her burst. Alright, though, so that will be the end of this one. Thank you for everyone who tuned in to watch this, like, live covered VOD, essentially. Hope you all had a great time. I hope that everyone who played also had a great time in the Guilty Gear Strive Kickstart League. It went for a bit longer than we planned. The initial stuff went smoothly, but, you know, finals got delayed a couple times. But we are here at the very end. There is one match left. It is finals between Team Extra Turns and what is now Spooky Skeleton Fall. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Looks like it looped back to the start. All right, see you next time.